So, before we start talking about today's video, I just want to address something really quickly. As you should all know, yes, all 20 or so of you, in the last video, you could probably guess that Nintendo weren't very happy about me criticizing their latest product, and I was handed a tasty little copyright warning. So, if you feel like saying fuck you to Nintendo, please make sure you like the last video to show Nintendo they need to fuck off. Anyway guys, how's it going? DingersVids here, and welcome to another daily video. So, today, as I was in the process of eating 16 loaves of bread for breakfast, you know, as I do usually, I was just thinking to myself, general stuff to try and spark my imagination. And I just thought to myself, what kind of things do people like to hear about? A lot of interesting things came to mind, you know, like cars, big houses, expensive watches, you know, the typical things an average male thinks about. But then I realised they all revolve around one thing. Money, money, money! Yes, I'm indeed talking about money. So I thought, money in YouTube? Surely people want to hear about that, you know? I mean, you're watching a YouTube video right now, you must take some interest in it. And I mean, you've got a whole community of people using YouTube, you know, who all make different varying amounts of money just by using this website alone. But when a fucking kid makes $24.2 million in a year, I think it all becomes a bit unfair. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against a kid making all this money, you know, it's good that someone from this early young age can make enough money to feed the entire of Africa and bloody London. What I don't get is why the kid making all this money is him, and not some other kid who has an actual, you know, talent and impresses people. I mean, he has no real distinguishable talents, does he? His parents just film him playing with toys, you know, it's not real talent. And if you like figures, you'll like this one. His most popular video has a total view count of 521,855,794 views. Oh, check this out, right? Since I checked this about 3 days ago, it's had over 4 million views since then, so my figures aren't even accurate anymore. And the video is just him opening a piñata with toys inside of it. Why the fuck has this video been viewed that many times? Is it really that entertaining? Why the fuck has it been viewed more than a Rihanna video or footage of 9/11? Now, I'm not saying these are good videos, I'm just saying, why has it been viewed more than mainstream celebrities and events that affected the whole world? Now, you want a number that'll really blow your mind. His channel, including all of his videos posted since it was created 1 year ago, has accumulated a total of 7,421,962,070 views. Now, just to put that into perspective for you, you remember that old washed up Korean man, I think his name was Psy, or Pussy, or something? Well, he made Gangnam Style and all that, you know, gentleman. You get the picture. Well, on his YouTube channel, you can imagine the Gangnam Style video having over 2 billion views. Well, surely that must put his channel way higher than Ryan's Toys reviews. Because, I mean, he had a couple of other hits, you know, as well. So, surely they must have put it up as well. The answer, his channel only has a total of about 5.5 billion views, which makes Ryan's Toy review, a 4-year-old child, almost 2 billion views more popular than the whole of Psy's channel. Truly mind fuckery. That's not even the most fascinating part about this kid's life. If you think about it, this kid is already making so much money that he could afford to retire at his age and still have enough money to buy a big country house with a side of possible Lamborghinis. Whereas people like me, on the other hand, wonder if they'll have enough money to buy a sausage roll with the change I've got left in my pocket from Greg's. Whereas this kid could be rolling in sausage. Okay, as soon as those words left my mouth, I realised how wrong they sounded. But you get what I'm trying to say. I hope. Let's look at some more data, shall we? I'm sure everyone's loving the amount of facts and figures I'm throwing out in today's episode, telling you about how some small child is making more now than you ever will in your entire lifetime. Take a look at this graph. It's a giraffe. No, but seriously, look at the amount of views he currently gets compared to PewDiePie and Justin Dickhead. I mean, Bieber. No, wait, I was right the first time, Dickhead. Now, if you'll pay attention to the graph, you'll see that Justin Bieber is doing fucking shit, and maybe on the way to sweet suicide. PewDiePie is doing fairly good. I mean, his line is at a steady rate, there's no sign of potential suicide there. But Ryan's Toy review just completely blows them both out the fucking water. If you can't read, by the way, or if you're just colorblind, all you really need to know is that Justin Bieber is doing fucking shit, and that should be enough to make you feel 100 times better about yourself. I'm sure he'll just go ahead and smoke some pot and get all his fans to cut for him again in some sort of campaign to gain back popularity. But that's enough about that, maybe we can talk about that another time. Okay, so a critique I do actually have with this channel is the length of all the video titles. They're all about 2 Harry Potter books long, for fuck's sake. Okay, here's one. Chuck E. Cheese Family Fun Indoor Games and Activities for Kids Children Play Area Kids Video. So they've pretty much, instead of, you know, putting tags and keywords in the video description, have instead put them in the video title. And you didn't have to put the word video at the end of the video title. It's already on YouTube. I think people could have gathered by now that it's a YouTube video. So pretty much the majority of these titles are in fact this length. Here's another one. Giant Egg Surprise Opening, Superman Imaginext, Superheroes, Toys, Batman vs Superman, Power Wheels. Let's just take a quick little peek at this video, shall we?
Superman Giant Egg!
Oh dear. It does seem they've gone to Patrick 8's channel, taken advice from him, and used absolutely horrible copyright-free music in the background. Now, as you can see, we've had Steven Spielberg behind the green screen effects, as they look so realistic, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I mean, look at him, he's a fucking maniac! Look, he's driving backwards, he could fucking crash and die!
Yes, this is a kryptonite sword!
Conspiracy theorists theorize that this child has been held captive ever since he was captured at the age of 2. Somewhere in a rice field, he was brought up and raised to play with toys. Since then, he has not had a day of freedom. These people will be his eternal prison. Now, I know you'll all heard of this last one already because, let's be honest, who doesn't remember? Disney cars, toys, bath balls, Japanese surprise toys, McQueen mate to Thomas Train's Ryan Toys review. What? Again, this is not a fucking diary. You don't put every single detail in the video title. It just sounds like, in fact no, it doesn't just sound like, it is literally a jumble of completely random words mixed into one video title. And the video is literally just him taking a bath with car toys. And, just to add another stab to the throat, it's also got 78 million views. If I take a bath and start playing with Disney car toys, will I get 78 million views on a video? No, it just wouldn't happen. Nobody wants to see a 19-year-old get in a swimsuit and start playing in a bath. I also noticed that whatever shit they're trying to flog to parents in the videos, it's advertised below the video, so you can go to the shop and buy it. So, bearing that in mind, my plan is, maybe, I get in a bathtub full of Pepsi Max or Sprite, let myself dissolve for a little bit, claim that the Pepsi helped me lose weight, then try and get sponsored by Pepsi, so I can advertise their product below my video and get a couple million views while I'm at it. Okay, so it's been like, what, 6.5 minutes? And pretty much all I've done is talk about some kid who makes more money than most people in a lifetime? What else is there really to it? Should we go to an example of a man who doesn't deserve what he got? I mean, there are plenty of people out there who deserve nothing when they've got everything in the world, don't get me wrong, but a prime example of this person is KSI. Now, let me explain. For those of you who don't know who KSI is, or KSI or legitimate dick, he's basically known for a couple of years ago being on YouTube and playing FIFA videos. And before I absolutely despised football, I actually found these videos somewhat entertaining, which is something I am extremely ashamed to admit. But then, over time, he started to realise that he was making money regardless of what he uploaded and how often he uploaded it. With this in mind, he decided to become a lazy fuck and just upload, well, whatever the shit seems to be right here. General shitty content that no one really cared about, but he uploaded it anyway. Basically, in conclusion of this quick summary, modern research says that KSI needs to fuck off. Because now all he is a rich cunt who makes reaction videos and shit music. Okay, so the beat isn't that bad, but that's definitely because he didn't make it himself.
Way too young for the ring ting. Yeah, you wanna dance to the kingpin.
What the fuck was that meant to be? He's barely even rapping. It's pretty much talking at this point. I'm sorry, but this is just so atrocious and cringe. Can we just skip to the chorus, please? Really, Ology, that was your fucking attempt at making a chorus. A pitiful That pretty much puts the content of your channel into one sentence nowadays, now doesn't it? If you can even call it a sentence. All of your recent videos and effort perfectly summarized by one dysfunctional sentence comprised of the word yeah. More effort was put into creating that entire masterpiece of a line than the whole of his channel for the past year or so. Now, I'm no expert on creating a song right or even making a catchy chorus, and clearly neither are you, KSI, but if ever people heard this in a club, would you really want the main part of the song that they can join in on and remember to be this? Can you imagine what the DJ would have to say to a crowd to get them hyped for this chorus? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for this next drop, I want you to sound absolutely fucking depressed. Imbecile. Now, back to why we started talking about him in the first place. From what I've shown you and told you, you can clearly see that he's a prime example of someone who doesn't deserve to have all the fame he has. And also doesn't deserve to be worth $3 million fucking dollars.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
But anyway, that is the end of today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. You know, it does help me out. This video did take all day, and I put all of my effort and hard work into it, unlike some people. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a sexy message if you feel like it. I will leave a link to the screen to my last video here, which I got a copyright strike for, you already know. But feel free to check out any of my other videos as well. Bye-bye.